Okay, I have repaired my mistake, which was thinking I was on the sleeve and not on the front. I'm back down to row 49. I double checked to make sure I had the 26 stitches. And now I'm at the point where I've done my decrease. I have to knit straight for, let's see, to 56. And then I do, this is where my shoulder, my underarm is. Okay, so I'm going to knit straight until I'm hit 56. So that is one, let me do this here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm at 55, 56, 7, 8, 9, and now, oops, sorry about that one. I wish I could get it closer. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see that better. I'm right here at row 59. I have to cast off 2 stitches, and I'm on the left front, so it's this side that I want to do. And cast off, so I knit 1, move this over, now you can see that, knit it through, move over, and now I just knit the row. And I'm going to knit, go my hair 2 rows, should I get that not as dark, up the other way, 1, 2, and now I am at row 61, so 62 will be a decrease, and I'm also going to, on that row, I'm also going to start my pattern. Okay, so I'm going to do the decrease. And I have to open up. I hid my rows so that I could see where my decreases are going to be. And I forgot to freeze the... Okay, so I want to here, I want to freeze the rows here. So that's from, let's see, insert, freeze column, 1 column. Oops, that ain't what I wanted to do. Control Z to undo. Where's my rows? Alright, insert, freeze, no frozen columns. There it is. Okay, so I want to freeze the row and column here. So I go insert, nope, view, freeze, 1 column, view, freeze, 1 row. What that does, it'll put my stitches and my rows all in one place. They won't move, is what I meant. Okay, so I am in row 61. I am decreasing, and I'm going to knit my row 62. Okay. Now, on 62, I'm going to start my patterns. But, as you can see, I can't, well, hopefully you can see. Wrong one. I hid 24 to 36. So I'm highlighting, right-clicking, and unhide columns. That way I can see my little patterns here. Now, what I want to do, remember these were for the earlier manipulations. Now I want to undo those, and I want to color in these. Okay, it doesn't matter what color you color it in, it's your choice. 24, well, yeah, we got to work on that one because I think my numbers are not quite right. But that's an easy fix. Mainly because I rehung it and I don't remember if I hung it on the same. There we go. Okay, so my row should start on 16, but I've got it starting on 7. So what I'll do is I'll just type a 7 here. That's what happens. And hit enter. It'll change all my other numbers. Oh, wait. 7. Let's see. So I decreased. Oops, I'm right here. To the decrease, and that is 7. Great. All right, so I'm in business here. So on my number 11, I need to move it out, and I move towards the center, and my center is on this side of the machine. Okay, so I move 11, 15. In other words, as you go 3, 1, 2, 3, then it's the next one, 19, 1, 2, 3, the next one, 1, 2, 3. Now, because that one is so close, I'm not going to do it. Okay, open my latches. And I want to knit 2 rows. Okay, so we have, excuse me, 2. Okay, and now I need to move these stitches. Now these I'm going to move to both to the center of the image. Okay, and this one I'm going to move past the latches, mainly because knitting 3 stitches on one, the machine's not real crazy about doing that. So you have to kind of convince it it's only got 1 stitch on it. Okay, latch open. And I'm just pulling it, making sure it's behind the latch. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to pull all the needles forward, make sure my latches are open. Okay, now I'm going to knit the row, and I'm going to knit it slowly. Because sometimes I have to make all of them come forward, and sometimes I don't. So, and here we go. Knit it slow. It's not going to like it. So go ahead and bring them all forward so that they'll stitch correctly. At least you know what not to do, right? Okay, and this one is splitting the yarn on me. And this one didn't like to stitch. Now another thing you could do if it's stiff is grab it underneath and pull each stitch towards you. See? That way it's only dealing with 1 stitch at a time. And, oops. Pulling it. And 2, and here we go. Okay. And knit a row. Okay, now I want to make sure to look at my sleeve on here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, yep. Okay, so I am going to knit the 2 rows, and now I need to take the center of these and move it to the work. Okay, just that one, and this one always towards the center in this case, and center, the latch is open, okay, now open them all up, bring them forward, oh, make sure the latches are open and forward, and knit 2 rows. Yeah. And 2. Okay. I'm probably going to end up knitting more, but I want to take a peek at what I've got. Okay, I need to decrease 1 on each end, and I am doing the 2 stitch decrease on each end. Well, on one end. Remember, this end stays straight for the front until I get to the neckline. Okay, and I'm going to knit that to 69, which is only 1 more row. I must have miscounted a little, but it should be okay. Okay, and I'm going to decrease 1. Now, I want to check. Remember, I widened the rows out. I unhid them. And I want to see where my neckline comes into play. Excuse me. I gotta move my weights up a little and take off the fuel. Okay. And I got it marked with 89. Okay. So I've decreased. I should be at, well, stitch 8. No, stitch 9. Okay, I gotta do a decrease. Decrease. Yeah, I did the decrease. I forgot a decrease. Let's see, we have to 29 and 28. I must have miscounted earlier, but I'm at the right numbers. So. Okay, so I'm going to knit until, let's see, where am I? 69. Yeah. To 73. Okay, 73 right there. Decrease 1 stitch. I dropped a stitch over here. So I'll put that back in. Take the stitch back and put it back on. And restitch it. Okay. So I am at 73. And I need to go from 9 to 10. Now remember, I'm 1 off. I must have moved over 1. Okay, so now I have to knit until 76. 76. Should be running out of thread here shortly. Okay, and move over. And knit straight until 79. So 6, 7, 8, 9. And bring it over one. This is the raglan part of the sleeves. Alright, and then I go to 82, 79, 80, 81, 82. And there it goes. And there's my end. Okay, now 82 to 85, 82 I have to decrease one stitch. Oh, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 80. Should have been the previous row. Okay, and now to 88, and that is where my neck starts. 88. That gets me back on track. Okay, and now I'm going to take from, which would be 29 to 19, but I'm over 1, so it's 18. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now these 11 I need to put onto my needle stitch holder. And what I'm going to do, same thing I did for the other side, I'm going to take this one, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, and take these off. And get that rope out. And I'm going to need to remove my all but one weight. Okay. And now, see, we're right here. I have to decrease one on the sleeve side. And I decrease one on the neck side. And I knit the row. Actually, I'm not ready for this row yet, because I took them off. Not ready for this side yet. Okay, knit one row. Okay, now I decrease 2 on each side. You do this till you have 2 stitches left. Which is, I mean, it's let's move this guy over one. So I have 2 stitches. Knit those, and then put those 2 stitches on stitch holders. stitch with this. Yeah, stitch holes. Okay. Now we can set these aside and take the weights off. And the next time I come back, I'll be doing the sleeves. Okay. Thank you, and we'll see you shortly.